Mr. Chief Justice, please administer the oath to the governor.
Mr. President, thank you very much. Governor Jim Pillen. There you go. Please raise your right hand. Do you, Jim Pillen, solemnly swear or affirm that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Nebraska and will faithfully discharge the duties of governor according to the best of your ability? If so, please answer either I so swear or I so affirm.
I so swear.
Thank you very much and congratulations.
Thank you.
At this time, please join me in welcoming the governor of the great state of Nebraska for his inaugural address, the Honorable Jim Pillen.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jim. Thank you. Very good man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Incredible day. Certainly not normal. Let me just say, Lieutenant Governor Kelly, Speaker Arch, Chief Justice Heavican, members of the 108th Legislature, family, friends, and distinguished guests, my fellow Nebraskans, we live in a very special place where the son of a tenant farmer and seamstress can get a good education, go to college, receive a doctorate in veterinary medicine, raise a family, build a business, and be elected to lead the greatest state in America. I am incredibly honored and humbled to stand before you today as the 41st governor of the state of Nebraska. And I am incredibly excited to work with each one of you to serve the people of Nebraska. We have long attracted the very best, those with a pioneering spirit, a drive for innovation, and an appetite for risk-taking, and a lot of hard work. Our forefathers came from places of fewer opportunities and fewer freedoms to build better lives for themselves and their children and all of us right here in Nebraska. Over the last 2 years, I've had the privilege of meeting countless Nebraskans across our great state, in their homes, at their farms and ranches, in their businesses, in churches, and at lots of community gatherings in all 93 counties, most of them multiple times. And I can tell you with absolute certainty, wherever you travel, you won't find more innovative, more hardworking, and God-fearing people. I'm guilty. I love Nebraska. I think you all agree there is truly no place like it. Since the beginning, when pioneers settled the territory of Nebraska, our strength has come from our people, not from government. Our people bring their best every single day. We work to earn a good living, to do our jobs to the best of our ability, raise our family, look after our neighbors, and make things better for our grandkids. We all do the hard work for keeping Nebraska great. Growing up, our family would make it to Lincoln maybe once a year. My brothers and I were always excited to see who could first see that capital coming in from the Northwest. This chamber and this building it's just amazing. It is just amazing. But I believe it's important for us all to remember that as incredible as this building and chamber are, we don't look to this building for prosperity. Prosperity comes from the private sector, families, ranchers, business leaders who work hard, innovate, and take risks. We don't look to government for our rights and freedoms. Those are innate, God-given by our God Almighty. And we don't want to be handed anything. We want to earn every bit of it. But we do expect that government does well in those limited functions that only it can perform. We expect low taxes, carefully controlled spending, transparency, and accountability. We expect the business of the people to be handled like business. We expect good schools, quality roads, safe neighborhoods. We expect a government that promotes opportunity instead of limiting it. And we expect the leaders we elect to work together to find solutions to difficult challenges. You see, great people want limited government that respects their freedoms, does its job, and then gets the heck out of the way. Great people want the opportunity to succeed through grit and determination. Great people want to live and work around other great people, and they want the same for their children. That's why great people want to live right here in Nebraska. And the demand for the good life is as strong as ever. But today, we have some obstacles to overcome. Too much of our talent leaves the state. We have to do a better job of keeping our kids here, equipping them with the skill sets that they'll need, and attracting even more top-tier talent across the nation to our state. Our broken tax code is burdensome and uncompetitive. It weighs on all Nebraskans, and it limits our state's economic potential. That's why we have to achieve transformational tax change now. Thank you. Our state funding education formula is outdated and unfair. Too many of our students, state aid to education must be modernized so that it is more equitable, meeting the needs of our students all across communities in Nebraska. All Nebraskans agree. We never, ever give up on kids, and we all agree that they are our future. We can never, ever, ever give up on our kids. Thank you. These are not easy feats to accomplish, and there will be even more to do in this session. The question for all of us today is whether we can live up to the example set by us for us by those we serve? Can we live up to the example set for us by those we serve? Whether we can come together and do the big, difficult things that require us to secure a more prosperous future. As I look to the 108th Nebraska legislature, the answer is clear. We can do big things by working together. Together we can. Together we can and must build productive working relationships of trust and goodwill. Together we can and must achieve attitudinal change and not have our focus not on what's best for your community or mine, but to focus on what's best for the future of the entire state of Nebraska. Thank you. And together, we can and must rise to meet any challenge, overcome any obstacle, and do the hard work of keeping Nebraska great for the generations to come. I'm here to do my part, to bring my knowledge and experience to the table, and to listen to all Nebraskans, to advocate for the values and interests of our citizens from the Missouri River to Harrison and everywhere in between, to hold our cabinet agencies to the highest standards of performance and expectations, and to treat our tax dollars as my own. My dad taught me that every nickel matters. We need to treat nickels like manhole covers, making decisions with fiscal conservatism and the constant drive to do more with less. I will work as a good faith partner with my fellow constitutional officers, the judiciary, and the legislature in doing the people's work. As we embark on a new chapter of Nebraska's history, I want to thank all of you for answering the call to public service. Also to thank your families and mine for being there supporting us, because we'll need their help to do the hard work that lies ahead. Thank you. And also want to thank the brave men and women of our armed forces, law enforcement, and first responders for all they do to keep us safe and free. And most of all, I want to express my thanks to the people of Nebraska for placing their trust in all of us here. May we always prove worthy of their faith and confidence. Today, I'm joined in the chamber by my bride, Suzanne, and our incredible family. We're so proud of our children, Sarah, Brock, Polly, and Isaac, our daughter-in-law, our son-in-law, Jared, and our daughter-in-law, Sarah, and my grandbabies, Will, Hallie, Eloise, Henry, Harrison, Ava, and Thomas. They are my inspiration to work as hard as possible every single day to create a brighter future for all Nebraska's kids. One grounded in faith, rooted in the values of family and freedom, and abundant in prosperity. Together, we can make that vision a reality by putting in the work day by day. The great Nebraska statesman, a number of us are blessed to call him our mentor, Coach Osborne. He taught me and my teammates that nobody ever just stays the same. Every day, we can either decide to put in the effort to get better, or we allow ourselves to get worse. Took me 5 years to learn that from Coach, but I finally got it. We never stay the same. Think of that. We never stay the same. So let's all commit to getting better each day, aspiring to be the greatest examples of our forefathers. When we do, we will look back on this first session of the 108th Nebraska Legislature with pride for all we've accomplished together. May God guide all of us in our work, bless us and our families, and may God continue to bless the great, great state of Nebraska. Thank you all very much. Thank you.